What can I say? The most famous painting I've ever done of the Joker is the one of him for a cover that was basically introducing Harlequin to the comics mythology, whereas she had previously only been on the animated shows. And it was also written by my friend Paul Dini, who helped to kind of craft how she would be a comics character, and he created the character for the cartoon show. So I was basically doing an homage to a J.C. Leyendecker illustration ad back in the 20s. And the original painting I was looking at, the woman's back was to the viewer and the man wasn't facing the viewer, but they had this sort of hand positions in dancing there, and I never called the piece Tango with Evil. That was a print name given to it later. Since he did so many paintings like this of men in tuxedos dancing with women, there would prove to be, if you researched it, you'd find an exact piece that looks identical to the painting I did compositionally, and I had never even seen that one. So I wound up being more of an imitator than I ever intended to be. And Leyendecker's one of the most celebrated and famous illustrators in American history. But I didn't do any particular things to try and imitate the specific manner of how he painted, because it's a very distinctive style. Say, like, I have more in common with one of his contemporaries, the artist that he heavily influenced, Norman Rockwell. And I don't try to paint like Norman Rockwell, it's just that we come from the same realistic kind of base, and two realists can wind up looking the same and look like one influences the other without it being intentional, because reality's reality, and you could start painting something and magically your stuff can look like another person who's painting things realistically, and it looks like you're influenced by that person when in fact you weren't having anything to do with their style or looking at their work. I certainly have no issues with comparisons in my work to Rockwell, because his paintings are outstanding and really hard to live up to any comparison to that work.